It's time for your Pop Talk, and Lindsay Lohan breaks some very personal news on the season finale of her reality show, plus another shakeup on The Voice.
Look at that pretty face there. Joining us today is Angie Martinez, host of The Angie Martinez Show.
Do I look sleepy?
Not at all. On Hot 97 and the new show, This is Hot 97, a behind-the-scenes look at the New York's hip-hop and R&B station airing Monday nights on VH1. We love having you here, and how great put together you looked after your Easter eating fest.
Well, because these are like pajama pants, and so after eating
stretchy waistbands.
Yeah,
these were
always
perfect.
Yes. Looking good. The
Thanks.
Voice in New York. Here she is. All right. Well, now let's start with Lindsay Lohan. She dropped a bombshell last night on her reality show.
Yes, she did. She's dropped multiple bombshells on her reality. Have you been watching the reality show?
Unfortunately, I feel like sucked in.
I know. I think it's really good, though. I love the way they shot it. I think she's probably tired of talking about her sobriety every episode, and I think she probably wanted to share something that would maybe change the conversation. Something that was personal. I think they probably pushed her to share as much as possible.
And she did. She actually told everyone that she had a miscarriage.
Yes. I think we have a clip of it. Let's take a look.
No one knows this, and we can finish after this. I had a miscarriage for those 2 weeks that I took off.
Wow. Okay, so now one thing that Lindsay did not discuss is who is the father. Is there any word about who it could be?
Yeah, very much so.
Oprah knows how to keep you locked into next week.
Totally.
We don't know who it's going to be. I mean, all we've been hearing about, all we've been talking about with Lindsay is whether, it's her sobriety and watching that kind of, that story, unfold. And this at least changes the conversation. What was that?
Yeah, she admitted that she had had so many sexual partners. So Justin Timberlake was in the mix, James Franco.
Her list came out.
Wow.
How horrifying. Boy, she had an amazing list, right? Like,
I looked at it and I was like, damn, wow, girls got to go. No, but seriously.
I would think that whoever the father is not on the list, right?
Right. No, because it's more recent.
It's more recent.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, the hope is that maybe after she watches this reality show, that maybe this will turn everything around. There have been so many people that have been really rooting for her. You know?
I think so, too. I think it will. I mean, I pray for her, too, like everybody else. I mean, it can't be. Number one, to get sober is probably one of the most difficult things to do. And then imagine doing it on TV.
Totally.
With all of that pressure and and all those eyes on you. It can't be easy.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so The Voice changes. What's happening to Christina Aguilera?
I kind of like this change. I mean, Christina Aguilera is great and everything, but I adore Gwen Stefani. I think she is going to bring to the show. Did I just say that? I wasn't supposed to say it yet?
No, go for it.
Okay.
No, go for it.
It's early. It's very early for me.
You can do whatever you want. You're Angie.
I think Gwen has so much style. I think she's going to be interesting every week. Like the same way people watch Idol to see what Jennifer's wearing. There's like a whole bunch of people that just tune in, by the way, to see what Jennifer's wearing.
Absolutely.
I think Gwen,
Guilty.
right?
Yep, guilty.
I think Gwen will do the same thing for this show. I think she's going to give Jennifer actually a run for her money. On The Voice.
But now, something that The Voice has really done successfully is do the rotating hosts. You know? I mean, a lot of people loved Shakira. So now Gwen Stefani is going to add that like punk pop vibe.
She's fun, she's sweet, she'll be encouraging, she's gonna jump around and pounce around the stage.
Right. What do you think about her relationship with Pharrell? Don't you think that's kind of gonna...
That's gonna be really cool. Pharrell's gonna be great too. Pharrell is very he's very passionate about what he does, and I think that you'll see that too. I think that's gonna be really fun.
Do you think
I'm excited. I'm tuned in.
Do you think she's gonna be locked in? You think she'll be a permanent
I don't know. I think the rotating thing kind of works for them because it gives you something new and interesting to watch every season and to see how people kind of... I think that but I think she will be in the regular rotation.
Yeah, but you know what? That's so scary. This business is tough, So it's like when you go out, I know, it's like you got to watch yourself.
Right, but it puts the pressure on her, right? Like, I have to be good because there's somebody else waiting to jump in here next season.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, well, now Neil Patrick Harris, he's on Broadway, and what is it? He plays a transgender in East German rock singer in Hedwig and the Angry Inch, and a fan apparently yelled, "I love you, Neil," during one of his performances, and he wasn't exactly friendly, right?
Not exactly. Well, do you have a clip? Can we see the clip?
No,
because it's not appropriate.
No.
It was an F-bomb, right?
Yeah, we can edit it. He said, "Neil, who's Neil? I'm not Neil. I'm doing something up here, mother." You fill in the blank.
Right.
Mother something.
Yes.
Right. Not mother father either.
No, not father.
Well, this makes me like him more. I'm going to be honest. I think you work so hard. Could you imagine preparing to do theater, how much work goes into that? And then you get up there and somebody just like...
screams out.
Yeah, it just takes you out of character and is disrespectful to the whole art form.
That's what I was going to say.
Here. They yell out, "Carolina, I love you. And
it's
she
a problem. And it really throws me off my game. I know.
They had to escort some people out this morning. It got crazy up here.
No, but you know what? It's a Broadway show, and like you said, you prepare and you go through so many things to get up there on stage, and then it's also for the audience, I think, disruptive.
Absolutely. This person is not the only person in the audience that paid for a ticket. They came to see this Neil play this character. And I love how his people handled it by saying,
I was gonna say,
he was in character when he said that. It wasn't Neil who said it.
Right.
Oh,
and
it was his character.
They do encourage the audience to interact with some of the actors.
Okay, well then,
so
he was
maybe,
in character. You asked for it.
I don't know about that. I don't know. Oh, you know what I wanted to ask you about? This isn't even in the script, but how do you feel about Jay-Z?
Oh, we're freestyle.
Yeah, we're going to freestyle. How do you feel about Jay-Z and Beyonce going on tour together?
Loved it.
Do you?
I do. I loved it. I mean, what is not to love? Oh, this is going to be terrible. Two of the worst artists with no hits.
No, but you know, I thought that it was like, I thought they always like guest on each other's performances anyway, so now to get a full set.
Yeah, you know what's so funny is that I had Jay on my radio show many, many years ago when they kind of still weren't really saying anything, and I was like, well, one day you guys could do an album or do a show together, and he kind of joked like, that's never going to happen.
Never say never.
Years later, but they grew into this. They grew into this public couple that now people just adore them together, and I think it's going to be an amazing show.
Well, you know what we adore? Your TV show.
Yeah, thank you. Our crazy little, silly little show. It's VH1 tonight, actually. Make sure you tune in, guys. Tonight at 10:30. And you get, you know, we have fun. Listen, sometimes people think Hot 97, they think, you know, always aggressive and serious. I don't know why that perception, because the truth is that we're all just like fun and silly, and we like to have a good time, and I think this gives people a little insight to what goes on behind the scenes.
Well, the radio family, you can tell, is so strong. You guys do such a fantastic job.
Thanks.
Please give my best to all my friends.
You come from our radio world.
I do. Please say hi to Cy from Rosenberg and old man Ebro, all of them. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Angie
guys.
Martinez from Hot 97. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
We'll see you again soon, hopefully.
I would love